Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Now, what did Money Making Mitch do yesterday? I bought another 43 shares. So as a disclaimer, on Charles Schwab, I have 2,260 shares at $3.53. On SoFi, I now hold 1,093 shares at $7.19. And on my traditional IRA, I have 900 shares at $7.26. So yes, I bought another 43 shares yesterday. I'm trying to keep up with some of you guys, but I know I can't. Some of you guys are buying like 1,000, 100 at a time. I tip my hat to you guys, but even to the people who are buying 1, 3 shares, 4 shares, that's fine. And we're going to hold it from the shorts. So while the shorts, the negative Nancy's, the uneducated animals that come on and try to spread fear or say William Lee should do this or he should do that, perhaps you should go and run the company, my dear boy. I don't think so, right? But anyway, and while they're telling you to sell, listen to what's happening. I got this from ZOL Max News. I get this off of my SoFi platform. First Affirmative Financial Network makes a new investment in NIO. During the fourth quarter, according to its most recent filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the firm bought an additional 10,488 shares. Several other hedge funds and other institutional investors also recently modified their holdings of NIO. CapTrust Financial Advisors increased its position in NIO by 4.7% in the second quarter. Weatherby Asset Management Incorporated lifted its holding in NIOs by another 4.5%. And Wahid Invest LLC grew its position in NIO by 10% in the second quarter. That's just happened. Wahid Invest LLC now owns 9,339 shares. Central Investment Advisors raised its position in NIO by 2.6%. And finally, Nisei Asset Management Corp of Japan, ADV, lifted its stake in NIO by 10.3%. After acquiring another 1,100 shares during the period, institutional investors, listen to this guys, institutional investors and hedge funds now own 42.32% of the company's stock. So bet your last dollar, and I keep saying this, the way the game is played is when the uneducated sheeps poop in their pants and run to the hills, the lions come out to feed and we roar because we understand the game. Also, I said it before, you have the I'm trying to be nice. The maybe not so much of a man that lives in his mama's basement that put comments and does not buy even one share in any company whatsoever. But they come to spread their own rhetoric. Now, I want you guys to take a little clip. Take a look at this little clip. I think you will find it very interesting. How did Money Making Mitch know this? When Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance was saying things like the Chinese economy is contracting. Remember when NIO put out record deliveries in December and they timed it perfectly to say that China's economy was contracting and you should be careful investing in China. And I said, Xi Jinping is putting things in place, especially, yes, the housing industry was slowing down, just like here in America. I used to be a realtor. My friend is a realtor. And it's devastating right now in America. Americans can't afford homes. The interest rate is incredibly high. There are few homes in the market because the people who are thinking about selling don't want to sell because they don't know if they'll find a home. It's horrible over here. Make no mistake about that. However, Bloomberg and Yahoo was focusing on, the Chinese economy is contracting. Be careful, but invest here. And I said Xi Jinping clearly stated that they're going to grow the economy by 5%. And one of the ways in doing that is by propping up and helping and subsidizing the green energy industry, especially the EV industry and the technology industry, seeing that that will grow the economy exponentially this year. Take a look at this clip, guys, and then we'll continue.
总的来看，1至2月份，随着各项宏观政策发力显效，国民经济持续回升向好。但也要看到外部环境复杂性、严峻性、不确定性上升，国内有效需求不足问题犹存，经济持续回升向好的基础还需巩固。工业生产加快，消费品制造业和高技术制造业回升。1至2月份，全国规模以上工业增加值同比增长 7%， 比上年12月份加快 0.2个百分点。市场销售继续恢复，服务消费较快增长。1至2月份，社会消费品零售总额81307亿元，同比增长 5.5%。房地产开发投资下降 9%。全国新建商品房销售面积1亿1369万平方米，同比下降 20.5%。新建商品房销售额10566亿元，下降 29.3%。
Okay, welcome back, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. If you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. If you already did, don't hit the subscribe. You will be unsubscribed. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and research. Now, to finish off this video, I hope you guys liked that clip. It showed exactly what Money Making Mitch was saying. But I don't have a degree in finance. Now listen to this. Huawei, Xiaomi are making cars, right? They do phone, they do laptops, etc., etc. And one clown came out on my video yesterday. I'm going to start writing down their names of their channels, and said, Neo could learn something from Huawei. This fool failed to realize that Huawei is a monster corporation already. Neo started from the ground up with a genius that's going to make Huawei, well, I shouldn't say that. That's also going to be competing against Huawei, because now Huawei is in the EV industry as well. But what we're doing, Huawei did not dream of doing in the EV industry just yet. And bet your last dollar they might also bend the knee to King William Lee to use our battery swap stations. So this clown wants to compare Huawei with Neo. You cannot do that. Huawei is a giant phone manufacturer that also make laptops, wearable technology. I mean, they've embarrassed the Biden administration, the American government in whole, when we told them they had to leave. And then on top of that, stop NVIDIA from selling them chips. Huawei turned around and came out with their own phone that has their own chips, that is satellite connected. Apple did not even do that before them. I don't even think Apple have a satellite connected phone for the average consumer. And then France was so impressed that Macron told them to come and build a factory there this year. Remember I spoke about that, guys? Nevertheless, we are starting from the ground up, and yet where we have reached, Tesla only dreamt of getting there at the same time frame that we are already there. We are outselling Mercedes and Audi. We are a premium brand. Don't forget that, boy. Now, Huawei, Xiaomi are making cars, and the Neo phone is a defensive strategy for Neo, King William Lee said. Neo's second generation phone has completed development and entered the manufacturing phase, said William Lee, the electric vehicle maker's founder, chairman, and CEO. Lee revealed the development at a gathering with vehicle owners in Wuhan, Hubei province. in central China on March 17th, saying that the release of the second generation Neo phone is still some time away. Neo will launch one Neo phone every year rather than several, he said. Commenting on Neo's investment of resources in developing phones despite losses, Lee said it was not something to worry about. Because remember, a lot of companies have losses in the beginning. That you cannot get away from that. The trolls and the fake analysts here in the West, especially here in America, calls it cash burn. Oh, they're burning cash, knowing fully well what we're doing. Now our swap station has crossed 40 million swaps, and just one station is generating tens of thousands of dollars in revenue. What do you think will happen? So from cash burn, what they call it cash burn, to making money. The point is that Huawei and Xiaomi are making cars. This is first a defensive strategy for Neo, he said. If a potential customer asks a salesperson in a store, Huawei cars can connect with phones. Can yours do that? You see the genius with this man? He saw this coming. He knew they were getting into the EV industry, but yet they also sell phones, and he knew that they're going to connect their phone to their cars. So he rushed and did it first. Gangster. Bad motherfucker. Well, I can't say that. But you all know where I'm coming from. The man is a genius. But yet they say, oh, he's not the right man at the helm. This is what the shorts would say. Shut your mouth, boy. Now, how do you think our fellow should answer? If we did not have a Neo phone, it would sound... Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, well, can your phones... Do you have a phone to connect with your car? Oh, sure. And it has several functions, son. Come, let me show you. In long-term competition, I'm quoting King William Lee, you need to have a baseline defense, he said. Now, Neo vehicles can connect with other phones, and there's its own Neo phone that can provide a connectivity experience that's certainly the best, Lee said. Because even though you can connect a regular phone to your Neo car, you cannot access all the functions only with a Neo phone. Neo launched the first generation phone on September 21st, offering 3 versions starting at a starting price at $900. Based on the 1-year release pace, the second generation Neo phone could be a few months away from being officially launched. So customers who buy 2024 models, but then they're going to get some free phones in March, currently only available for March. But don't be surprised if we factor in that phone into the price of the car and start giving you the phone with the car. Boom! One of my subscribers had mentioned that, and I talked about him on one of my videos. That was genius. Neo salespeople in some cities have recently used the free phone with car purchase as a selling point on social media platforms, including WeChat, Video, CNEV post checks show. So, the Neo phone offers the same features as well as a physical action button that allows the users to quickly activate more than 30 functions related to the vehicle for a better experience. So I started off this video explaining about, a lot of the institutions that are still buying, but yet the uneducated troll, the short, the negative Nancy will come on here and tell you it's a boring company. The stock is going nowhere. Why is institutions owning 47% and keep buying? Use your brain, you fool. While they drag it and pull it down just like they did with Amazon when Amazon was, as they say, cash burning for years. Jeff Bezos bent his head like this and kept working. When they banned Toyota from America in the beginning, the CEO of Toyota bent his head like this and kept working and went to Europe first. We are following the example of Toyota. Sadly, the Biden administration is blocking the Chinese EVs from coming here, and we will end up like a third world country. We are sanctioning ourselves from preventing the best of the best from coming here to encourage innovation. And Europe will benefit before us. It's a shame we can't get these superior technology instead of this trash that they call Tesla that's falling apart. However, I think it's only a matter of time. Just like they had to open the doors to Toyota and allow Toyota to come here. Yes, Toyota was the dominator. Now BYD is outselling them as they exported more cars than Toyota. What do you think will happen when we come out with a sub-brand? Long-term vision, my Neo Lions. This was the t-shirt I was telling you guys about. I'm going to put the link again in the comment and pin it to the top. If you guys want to, you can order straight from him on this website. It's a small business guy I'm trying to support. And it will be shipped to you. If you live in the Philly region, I'm sure you can make arrangements if you just want to pick it up. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational and inspirational and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have that warrior mindset where we're waking up the middle class. Like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.